Pack your bags and your glitter. We're heading to Vegas. Now, there's a sign you don't see every day in Australia. Don't bring your weapons to the airport. Who knew, hey? We are going to mix a little bit of business and sparkle and get ready for craft utopia. Flying into Vegas is always a little bit choppy because of the way the mountains surround it. You always get a little bit of turbulence flying in. And Pearl was my camera girl, and she filmed a whole lot of awesomeness for me. There are poking machines the second you get off the plane. Like, I literally mean you get off the plane and boom, they're right there. So we landed in one terminal, had to board a train over to another terminal to pick up our luggage. Now, that was something different. I don't know how we turned a 39-minute flight from LA to Vegas into a whole day of travel, but we certainly did. But we pretty well much needed to activate work mode the second we arrived because we had a whole bunch of boxes to deal with, and Ashley had done an amazing job, and absolutely everything we needed was in them. And now all I need to do is work out how to make some paper flowers to decorate our banner for the order writing part of the expo. I did make my way out to Walmart this afternoon to pick up some groceries because Pearl is really hard to feed being a celiac, and we saw this Cybertruck out in the wild. Now these are absolutely crazy and you cannot tell by this video, but yeah, they're so big and just weird looking. Anyway, Walmart is an experience. It's always a great little excursion when we go to Walmart because there's so many different things than what we would normally eat in Australia, and it was hard not to fill up our shopping cart because we can't call them trolleys because they're shopping carts over here. But what do you buy? There's so many amazing flavors. Like, these are rice cakes, and you can get caramel ones, you can get apple ones. We just get boring ones in Australia. But the breakfast cereal aisle is always an eye opener for Pearl because the kids in America, if they ever come to Australia, they just must think we are so boring. We've got like two little bays in one aisle for like three different breakfast cereals that we can eat. There is an entire aisle full of breakfast cereals, and you can get all different sizes. Like, these are massive bags of cereal. Now, Pearl loves Lucky Charms because they are gluten free, and they're always a treat every time she comes over here. So we always take Lucky Charms home with us as well. And she thinks she wants that giant bag, but I don't think it's going to fit in the luggage. We just have a regular box. Now, Pearl is so impressed with all the different cereals, she wanted to show you them all, and she's actually videoed the entire aisle here to show you just how many choices there are for breakfast cereal over in the USA. In fact, she has to stop the video at one stage because a kid comes and gets some cereal, and then she keeps videoing, and it just goes on and on and on. So many choices for cereal. The next aisle we went in was the lolly aisle, and that one is also awesome and fun. And they have Starburst here, and you cannot get them in Australia. So I did actually bring that bag of Starburst with me. I also had to grab some Skittles because I'm making one of those lolly machines for everybody over here as well, like I made for the girls back at home. And I thought Animal Crackers was just a song, but they're an actual thing. And who eats whipped cream cheese? I don't even know what this is. Is it whipped cream or cheese? Crazy stuff. Goldfish, I know we can get these in Australia, but you cannot get the Mickey ones in Australia, and you certainly can't get the salt vinegar ones. So those are coming with me. I couldn't work out what this was. I thought it was beanbag beans, but this is an entire giant bag full of popcorn. Pearl also thought that was amazing. And we almost bought this giant container of cheese balls, but then we decided we weren't actually sure we could eat a whole container in 7 days. So we left that there. The orange cheese over here also freaks Pearl out. She's not a fan, and we can't go to Walmart without checking out the craft aisle. And there's Peter filling up my bags because they just put like two packets of chips in one little bag in the grocery store, and of course you don't pay for your bag, so they just giving them away, the double bag and like three packets of chips. It's crazy. Peter's collecting all the shopping bags to take home with us. Filled up our Skittles container. This is going to the order writing day so we can give them to all the lovely ladies that come and place orders with us, plus plenty of other things. And then it was getting late and we are tired, so we are having an early night tonight, and I thought I would just quickly show you around Paris a little bit because this expo is being held in the Paris on the Horseshoe, right in the middle of the strip. So Paris is a fabulous, beautiful designed building with lots of restaurants and cafes and shops, and it's pretty amazing. And World Series Poker is also happening in the venue as well. Make sure you come back tomorrow because we have our first classes.